We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's a spring training matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Atlanta, center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Standing in, Jesus Carmona. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
And he's back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here.
Line 11.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Moving under it, Duran. And that's the third out. Braves go down without a whimper here. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early, and let him do his thing. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm looking at Dansby Swanson, the #1 pick overall a few years back. He is a heck of a talent, and you knew he was going to hit at that shortstop position. But that bat and his athletic ability, he can even move around the diamond for you different places.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Skied into very shallow right. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
Batting second, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Fastball, and this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1 to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Matt Kemp.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
Well, you don't see that very often. Great execution. Got the cutter and just stayed on it and drove it the opposite way.
Corey Spangenberg.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In now, Casey Daniels, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Splitter, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Dansby Swanson would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Greg Bird. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Greg Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And that's too high, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick. Dansby Swanson is the first to bat in the inning. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Garrett Gagnon, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Laurie is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the third baseman, Brett Laurie. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here it comes. Ball 1.
No, too low.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8, designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Three 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Full count.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
Stepping into the box, James Duran. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
A high fastball is in there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit to first from his bottom. Throw gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants, and the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Michael Pineda is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring.
Michael Pineda.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ender Inciarte.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Underhanded flip. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Into the box now, Jesus Carmona, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Kemp is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here he comes on 2-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Braves go down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Julio Teheran will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 14.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit down the third base line. Daniels takes it in. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
And definitely
center
worth
fielder,
another look with our show
Aaron
track
Hicks.
data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Spangenberg ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Tehran has his target. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. Now 1-0 Yanks. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Chad Green.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Kemp.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Corey Spangenberg, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Just got a piece to the right side, but that one rolls foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses. 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another 2-2 offering. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Ball.
Full count now. 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at-bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Ball 4.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In now, Casey Daniels comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now two men in scoring position. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Garrett Gagnon would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Garrett Gagnon.
Ready for another chance? Garrett Gagnon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Joel De La Cruz, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Joel De La Cruz.
Ready now, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. One out, nobody on. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kemp has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett Lawrie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the right-handed bat of third baseman, Brett Lawrie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
The 0-2 home. Grounded weakly to the left. To his left, Daniels. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Luis Cessa takes over to start
now
the 6th inning on the mound.
Yankees, number 85, Luis Cessa.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
11.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Thought this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The designated hitter, Jesus Carmona.
Ready once again, Jesus Carmona. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-1, here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
1 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Set to deal on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie.
Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Levi Levesque enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 4, Levi Levesque.
Ready for another chance? G-Man Choi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, G-Man Choi.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Right over the middle, knee high. Now the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now batting, James Duran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
The 1-0 delivery. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Ground ball right side. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. Back here on MLB Network. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Nick Markakis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Markakis.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-2 now to Markakis. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
James Chen will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Dribbled up the line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Casey Daniels.
Jace Peterson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Peterson.
And that misses, ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Castro has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Nick Markakis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 22, Nick
Jace Peterson is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Peterson.
Ryan Watanabe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Sean Rodriguez is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Sean Babb is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Ronald Torreyes come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Slow roller left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Ronald Bell will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Bell.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Sean Babb will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 34, Sean Babb.
Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Chase Headley is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Jacoby Ellsbury is into the ball game as well, as he takes over out in right. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. And time to check out the line score for this spring training affair. Both teams working the kinks out as we play the 8th inning tonight. Ready for another shot now. Garrett Gagnon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Chaz Rowe.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Lawrie. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brett Lawrie.
Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-1 now to Lawrie. A fastball that just misses inside. Ji-Man Choi will be next. Three and one. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Brett Lawrie becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's set, and the pitch. James Duran is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Mason Williams will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Mason Williams.
In there, 0-1. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's running towards second. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Rob Refsnyder will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Rob Refsnyder.
Colin Walsh is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, designated hitter
Ronier Mustellier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mustellier.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Here's the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Rio Ruiz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
14, Rio Ruiz.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Yanks claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Pineda. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.